Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Connecting the World show, and I'm your host, Muniem Rizvi. Tonight, we had a guest from Fairland, and his name is Ben Corey. And Ben Corey, who is Ben Corey? We will ask him. But before asking him, I'm going to introduce himself. He's a singer, he's an actor, he's a magician, and he's doing a virtual magic shows. And his latest TV new appearance was nominated for an Emmy. Please welcome magician Ben Corey. Hello, Ben
Hello.
Corey. Welcome to the Connecting the World show.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here with you. And hello at home. I hope you guys are having a good evening tonight. It's evening. Is that what you said in Pakistan?
Yeah, it's almost night. It's 11 p.m. here.
11 p.m. Well, at this hour, not everybody's screen will be working perfectly for magic. We may have to warm the screen up, make sure that their computer screen is working correctly for magic. Before we do anything else, should we test this, Muniem, and see if we can make sure the screens are working right? Yeah?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay, I need you to do this with me too, Muniem, and you at home. I need you to get ready and see if you can help me with this. Muniem, show them how it's done. Look up right where your camera is, Muniem, and hold your hands like you're going to catch a baseball or a cricket ball or something, like you're going to catch it like that. Okay? Yes. And at home, you too. Here we go. We're going to test your screen. I'm going to try to send this through the screen to you. I'll show you what happens when the screen doesn't work right. Take this pink handkerchief here and blow on it, and it just kind of bounces up. That didn't work. Now we're going to try it with your help at home. Everybody, hands up, aim them towards your camera. Both hands, get ready to catch. Put them together. Here we go. As soon as I blow this towards the screen, just get ready to catch. Here we go. Abra, cadabra. Catch.
Oh, it's went.
You got it? You got it? Hold it up. Show me. If you've got it at home, you may not be able to see it right now. Just hold it up in your hand. Keep it in your hand right there. And Muniem, hold your hand and aim it right towards the camera. Look where the lens is on your camera and just throw it right through the screen at the camera. And you at home, throw it right at the camera. Oh.
Okay, I'm going to sign.
I think you just sent it. You threw it last time by accident. There it is. Your screens are all working at home now. We are ready for some magic. So should we keep it going?
They're going to ready, and a lot of people are watching. Okay, and now let's start from your introduction. Should tell us about yourself. Who are you? Where are you from? And what you do exactly in your life?
Well, for all of us, this is a lifelong search. Who am I? Good question.
Exactly.
I am an entertainer in the United States, in Maryland, which is just next to Washington, D.C., on the East Coast of the United States. And I do shows for all kinds of events. And now I do them all virtually. I'm doing shows around the world, entertaining people. You can find me at bencorey.com. And I'm doing shows in Japan for birthdays and corporate events, and Australia. It's awesome. Around the whole world, entertaining. So I'm a singer, and I sing and do comedy and magic all together, and entertain for events. And that's it. And I'm a serial entrepreneur. I like to build new businesses. So when something like this happens with COVID and we're all stuck at home, my entrepreneur side, the side that likes to make something new, what can I build? And I built a streaming theater right here. I like to call it Studio 1L. L stands for living room. And I do my shows from here. And
that's great.
That's it. Yeah.
Okay, how you become an artist? Like so, like that from when you were a child and you were a student. You think that you should become an actor, or or you have something else in your mind when you were a student or you were a child?
Well, when I was a child, I always thought I'd be a comedian. And then I had periods of time where I would say a joke and people would go, wow, that was the most unfunny thing I've ever heard anybody say. And after having that happen for a while at various times, maybe I didn't feel like making jokes at that time and I just coming out right. I was doing magic tricks that I learned at summer camp from friends, or a book here or there. My mom taught me one, my uncle taught me one. And one day I was with a group of friends. I actually spoke to the person the story is about. I spoke to him yesterday, about 12 years old. And he was doing magic, and I kept adding jokes to his magic. And I went, oh, perfectly. So I combined them. And that was when I was 12. And some magicians are interested in wow, 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 wow through the entire show. I enjoy laughter and then magic and laughter and magic. And I became an artist by slowly building it. So when I was 14 and a half years old, in the United States, you're not allowed to get a job, work permit at 14 and a half. And I didn't need the money to support my family or anything, fortunately. So I took the money, put it into magic equipment, and slowly built from the time I was 13 and now I'm 41. And it began with smallest shows. There was the first show, there was 4 kids and 6 adults. One of the kids was sitting upside down on his head. And even that made me nervous at that time. And then later it was a 200-person show that made me nervous, and a 1,000-person show. And then my first virtual show, I was like, is any of this even going to work? And then I realized opportunities. So it's a creative adventure. It's this new environment. And each time I had kind of a fear, I said to myself, that's the moment somebody stopped. Through that, and that's how
then I have one more question. Have you ever tried for Americans Got Talent? Because a lot of people watch that show in Pakistan, in Asia, and different side of countries.
I did try it out for it once. I may try out again. They gave me a special scheduled time slot. They called me. And I did my performance, and they went, "Wow, that was amazing." And I never heard from them again. So that's what happened last time, and I probably will give it another try in the future. Yeah, that happened in New York. I was in Manhattan at a very large hotel in Times Square. Thousands of people. And quite a time that was. Figure out how to do that audition. You have some more questions?
Mike, can you listen me?
Yes, I hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you quite well. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, that's good. Okay, Ben, I need to play one video. Then we will start question answering again, and we will talk about magic, because that's your main field.
Yeah, and hey, maybe I'll show some magic after the video.
Okay, before playing video, if you should tell me like about singing, how you become singer. Because you tell me that you when you were child you think to be a comedian, and then you start your journey and you're a social entrepreneur.
नहीं आजकल तो दुबई के बड़े चक्कर सही नई नई पैंट की शर्ट सही कोई हमारा भी दुबई में रोजगार करा दो सही आसान करो
चाचू ये थ्योरी समझ नहीं आ रही समझाए ना कैसे करूं
आसान करो
हैं आसान करो
बेटे इसमें तो बड़ा मसला है शहर भेजना पड़ेगा
दादी आसान करो
आसान करो
यूट्यूब करो आसान करो
अपनी जिंदगी की हर मुश्किल आसान करो यूट्यूब करो सब आसान करो A public service message by Rehan Foundation.
Wow, that was a cool video.
Yeah, this was a video regarding a public service message. So people should do things easy for them. They should use YouTube if they have some queries, if they have some questions, if they have something they can't understand, if they want to learn new things, they should use YouTube as not for fun, also for gain of knowledge.
That's really important. Yesterday, I was on YouTube learning how to use this new mixer that is running the sound right now. I wanted to learn all the functions, and there was a great video on there. So I agree. That's a wonderful video. Connecting the world.
Thank you.
Being able to learn from anybody.
Okay, Ben. I was asking question regarding singing. How you become a singer?
How did I become a singer? That is a good question. So I had been singing as a child in school, summer camp, like this. And when I was in college, the theater department had a couple other requirements on the list I had to take. Singing was on the list of things I could take. Studied with a couple of doctorates in singing. And this helped me get started and learn how to sing even better, as full as I could. And then over time, I got a job singing in Washington, D.C., 6 nights a week. And then slowly over the years, I added singing into my magic show. I was layering singing, comedy, and magic. I think it was a lot of just careful picking songs and hearing my voice and going, oh, I need to work on that part, kind of ironing it out, and then figuring out what I want to say with my singing. Because singing, the words have meaning. So I began to learn how to express myself as an artist by singing. And that's how it kind of turned into experience. Game. Okay. Are you still here, Muniem?
Yeah, now I can hear you. Sorry, there was some kind of problem with internet. That's why I couldn't listen to that sign. Okay, now moving towards magic. Can you something show to us like some magic trick? So we should know what kind of magic you do. And when you were doing magic, I will give you the full screen. Like I will be out from the screen and you will run the whole screen. Okay.
Perfect. Thank you, Muniem.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm in the full screen.
So I've been doing magic. Thank you. I've been doing magic a very long time, and these screens have made it unique because you can't see anything right beyond here. So if I take something like a card here, and then I just slowly place it right off the screen there could be a shelf. I could hold it right on a shelf there, or whatever, anything, and I could just bring it off the shelf and catch it back. So Zoom has all these advantages, the screen has an edge to it. And if you see? So watch, I'll show you again. I just take one more, put it right up there, and then when I want it, I bring it back down. Yeah, just reach off screen. It's really powerful. You don't need camera tricks because you've got this new frame and you could just reach up there and there's another one and there's another just off screen. So I learned I could just reach off the screen and catch cards out of thin air right off the screen. And as long as I reached off the screen, they were coming from somewhere you couldn't see. So you can't see off screen. Just can't see at all. And as the magic happened, it became more and more interesting. You see, and that's the first way I started doing magic on Zoom. I would just catch them right off the screen.
Oh, that's great.
I'm not reaching off the screen. I didn't realize that. Catching them. That's not.
That's great.
Thanks. Watch this king. Watch this. You'll see the camera also can add a little bit of blur, right? If I get the blur just right, eventually it can blur away and then catch it right back.
I see. Like if you have a screen on the backside of Zoom or Stream.
If I have a screen. What was that, Muniem?
I said if you have a screen on the backside, and if you raise your hand like that, so it will become a blur, and then you can show off your card and then just track it out.
Yes. The crazy part was to learn how to do that without the screen. You see, just in the middle of the air. Now, the awesomest thing is I could even show everything. Boom, it's back. That's the fun.
Okay. It's a trick of hands.
It's a trick of hands. It's a trick of magic. Just have to reach and catch it from behind the air. But do you want a trick of the hand that maybe people could learn and do on their own?
I would love, but we will do it in the end. So people should watch our show.
Yeah, okay. At the end, we'll teach everybody one trick.
That we are teaching them a trick, and they will just learn that trick and then just left over the show. So we need to catch up our audience with us, so they will remain with us. So for that, we want to see some more magic tricks from you.
Perfect. I saw in that video that was just on that you played a moment ago, the public service announcement, a announcement about using YouTube on the phone. Now, this is cool. I used YouTube to learn how to truly clean a phone deeply. Now, most people just clean their phone on the surface. Take a cloth, something like that, and you wipe the cloth on the phone. You can see YouTube is bouncing around. There's an instructional video on dance, right? And some singing with Andrea Bocelli. He's wonderful. And I learned that if I tried this correctly, if I just took this and hit right here on the phone screen on YouTube, I could get a video playing and that handkerchief would actually melt through the screen. And I could clean my phone from one side to the other, straight through the screen while it's playing. Check that out, melting all the way through. Easiest way to clean your phone. So after seeing your video, Muniem, I just thought that might be a little appropriate. Did you guys like that at home? If you did, type in the chat if you've got a chat over there. Type in. And yeah, that's one of my favorites, Muniem. And you know what? I want to see what we could do if we're both on screen together. You bring us back, pop us back on screen together, because I have a piece of magic that's going to take the two of us. So let's see what we have here. I almost thought of skipping this one. Let's try this. Bring this over. Muniem, this is the first magic trick that I ever did in my very first magic show. And I was the beginning of becoming an artist. You can see that at that time, I used a stencil. And I just kind of wrote magic show like this, and my marker ran out of ink after putting way too much on the S, and then I couldn't fill in the show part. But so this was a trick that I developed when I was 13 years old. Check it out. At home, count out loud how many cards I have. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I was 13 years old. I had 5 cards. And I took one card and I placed it inside the box, leaving me with 4 cards. So check. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. 5 cards. I think I messed this one up, Muniem. I'm going to start over. You know what? The reason I don't have the details correct is I forgot. I was not 13 years old. I was 7 years old. That's how I wrote Magic Show when I was 7. Like that. Yeah, I was 7 years old. My first magic show, a bunch of people were sitting in my parents' living room in folding chairs. And I had 5 cards. And I took 1, 2, put them inside the box, and that left 3 cards. And the audience was a little bit amazed. 1, 2, 3. They were slightly amazed that I had only 3 cards left. And some of them screamed, wow. I thought they were being kind, but second, 5. I messed up again. I was not 13 years old or 7 years old. That was my mistake. I was actually 2 years old. Yeah, I was 2 years old in my parents' living room. That's how I wrote Magic Show when I was 2. And I did this first magic trick right here. And check it out. My cards, put 1 inside the box, 2 inside the box, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards inside the box. I was left with 4, just the number 4. So I thought, and I checked again. After starting with 5, putting 9 inside the box, I was left one more time with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. Now, the first time I did this trick, everybody screamed, wow, right there. And I was excited because I was beginning as a magic artist. Exciting to have that reaction. And somebody said, show me inside the box. I said, yeah, all the cards are here. And I walked forward to show the person the cards. And as I got to the person, I just reached. My arm went right through and the cards gone. That was the very first magic trick for my very first show. Muniem, can you hear me? There you are. Welcome back, Muniem. I have one that needs you on the screen. If you're able to pop back on, I want to see if I can sense your thoughts from here straight through the screen. Muniem, there you go.
There you go. There you go.
Oh. Perfect. Muniem, I brought an invisible deck of cards with me right here. Check this out. Everybody thinks magicians keep things up their sleeves. Yeah, I do keep this one up my sleeves. And we'll see if it's
I don't
impressive.
have sleeves, full sleeves.
Oh, nobody's perfect, Muniem. Check it out. See that? An invisible deck of cards. You see the cards? Hold up your hands again, Muniem. I'm going to throw this through the screen. You get ready to catch. Hold up your hand. Catch it, Muniem. Yes. Good. Now hold the cards up like this. Show them around. Yes. And now, shuffle the cards up, Muniem. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Make sure they're completely mixed. Oh, take off the box first.
Take out box.
Practice this. Yeah, make sure to take the cards out of the box before you shuffle. Yeah. And shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. and spread the
I
cards
did
just
shuffle.
like this. Oh yeah, keep shuffling. Shuffle on screen so they can see. There you go. That's impressive. Like making a salad.
I'm doing shuffle.
Good. And now, Muniem, take one card out of the pack. Yeah, and hold
One
it
card. And
up. That's right.
okay.
And what you're going to do is hold the card. Show the audience the card. Aim it right at the camera. I'll turn around. I won't look. Make sure you get a look at home, okay?
Okay.
The last time I did this trick, it blew all the hair right off the back of my head. All right. Now, see it at home. I'm glad you laughed at that one. Yes. All right. Hopefully you saw the card at home. Muniem, now hold the card towards you, but I can't see it. Hold it up in the air in front of you. Think of the card, Muniem. Think of the color, red, black. Think of the picture on it.
So repeat again.
Heart,
I didn't listen
diamond.
to you. Kindly repeat it again.
That's okay. That's okay. I get that all the time. Usually from women, Muniem. All right. Think of the color red or black.
Right.
Okay, red. Heart or diamond?
Art.
Heart. A number from 1 to 10.
What is the number? Should I tell you?
Yes, you can tell me.
It's nine of hearts.
What? 9 of hearts. Woo! That's correct. Yeah. That didn't impress you at home either, did it? I think I was the only one impressed. You'll see why. You'll see why. Wait for it. Take the 9 of hearts and turn the 9 of hearts over. Slide the 9 of
Like
hearts
this?
upside down.
Upside
Yes,
down
on
on
your
the.
head. Yeah. Don't put it on your head. That's how all this got blown off, Muniem. I've already covered that. Flip the 9 of hearts over inside the pack. Shuffle it back
In
in.
the end of the duck.
The 9 of hearts, yes. And put it inside the box.
Inside of the deck.
Got it. Yes. Is it back into the deck now? Awesome. Okay, Muniem. Now, you can change the size of the deck. You can make it really large, or you can make it small. Tell me with your hands the size of the deck, large or small? A big one.
Large. Yeah, big one.
A large one. Okay. See, you could have picked small or large. There's 2 decks of cards right back here inside boxes. Now take that large deck and you just turned the 9 of hearts backwards, right? Throw it straight through the screen, right through your camera. Throw it onto my table over there. You got,
Okay, I'm
that.
going to throw it on your table.
Yeah, throw it on the table. Okay, good.
Here is it.
Yes, it's right over here in the process. We broke your camera. That's perfect. This is the big pack. Could have picked the small one, but you made yours big. And it was the 9 of hearts, right? At home,
Exactly.
see if you can find the 9 of hearts. I'm going to flip through the pack, see if I can find it anywhere. If you see it, maybe just point or something like that. Turned it over while they were invisible, right? Before you threw it through the screen.
One card is.
Yeah. What? Oh.
Like,
there is.
One card is straight. In the deck.
One card is backwards. Muniem chose red.
Exactly.
Heart.
Is this
And you
the
chose
9 of
9.
hearts?
And then you turned one card backwards in the pack and put it into the box and threw it through the screen. You could have chosen a small box or a large box. Chose the large one. One card backwards in the pack. The 9 of hearts. It worked.
Wow.
We connected straight
That's
from
great.
Pakistan to the United States.
That's fantastic.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. So,
It's an amazing.
thanks, man. Now I will make you turn sideways. La 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 la. Behold my power. I've shifted gravity in Pakistan. Sideways. Press people all day just with tricks like this. And Muniem, I thought maybe we would do, if you have any more questions, I can answer any further questions, or each all at home, one magic effect that you can share with everyone you love, your friends, your family. You ready to learn something at home? Well, possible that it's a little frozen hard. Now, you can do this with a fork
Has
or a knife.
magic
Hey,
effects and
you're back.
effects on my internet.
All right. So, Muniem, while you were gone, I figured we had time to just teach that last magic trick. Did you have any other questions before I teach
Yeah.
the trick to everyone?
Now we want to learn some trick, and it's called the fork trick.
Yes.
Tell us about that trick.
Well, first of all, I will not tell you where this trick got its name. That remains a mystery. The fork trick, Muniem. First, for this to work, you need to grab your wrist very strongly, just like this, and just slowly move your fingers until you feel the pulse, your blood coursing through your veins. And if you squeeze it just right, you can get a little bit of magnetism right there. Hold it tight. And if you do it just right, you can slowly open up your fingers and it will stay. That one actually rolled. I almost dropped it that time. Yeah, it only lasts for a little while. Maybe I'll show you one more time and then I'll tell you it's done. And again, done with a fork or a knife or squeeze your wrist, get all your fingers right on your wrist, hold it right here. Send your thoughts directly through your fingers as though your fingers are magnetic and cause the fork to stick to your hand. Right there. Ooh, that's as long as I can do it again. Well, ready to learn how it works, Muniem? Yeah? Okay. Do it at home. Once I show you, if you want to go get a fork or a knife or practice this. Take your fork, just like this, and you really are grabbing your wrist. You see all the fingers right here. Okay? And then you really are just sending energy from your brain into your fingers. But that energy only has a limited amount of energy to cause metal to stick to your body. So if you really want the metal to stick to your body and you send your thoughts straight through to your hand, cause one of your fingers to go like this. And if you hold it from behind and you don't show them that part, it'll work. There you go. In the front, that looks like this. And remember, take a moment, squeeze your wrist, show all your fingers. Yeah. And then there you go. And then Don't try to eat like this or anything. That's just weird. And you want to do it just, yeah, and do it just long enough and then run out of energy and then you drop your fork. My magical.
You mean to say I need to add some emotions so people should think that it's real, it's great.
Yes, emotions help, and that's part of magic. Became a magic artist actually for the emotion of wonder. So many people had seen every single thing, and they get kind of jaded. I don't know if you have that word, kind of bored. They feel like they've seen everything, and so magic would help people snap out of that, feel excited about the world, have a moment of time where they feel like a child again, seeing something, eyes of wonder.
Thank you
That's the
so much,
story,
Mr.
Muniem.
Ben Curry, to give your precious time to me, and it was such a wonderful session with you. I like your tricks. I like the way you did your tricks. It's such an awesome way. Like you were trying to interact with new people who were just watching. They should don't become a bore. You were like adding some kind of funny things, so people should enjoy the session. And it's such a nice session with you. And thank you so much once again that you take out your precious time and you came to my show.
You're welcome. My pleasure. And thank you for having me, Muniem. And for you at home, thank you for watching. If you'd like to have a show for a future event, for a family event or a company party or something online or organization, you can find me at bencorey.com. Same spelling as my name. Right there with .com. And maybe I can pop on and entertain another group in Pakistan. So thanks for having me. Pleasure to be on. Bye, everybody.
Thank you so much, Mr. Pan. It's time to end our show here. Once again, I'm thanking to you and.